Miss Natalie. Ay, ano na si Miss Natalie? Nasa likod lang natin siya.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello. So my first question is for the judges, especially yung mga first time. So what's your personal criteria for what makes a contestant deserving of the title PJT champion? At saka, how does it feel, you have the power to change someone's life, diba, with one vote? For the judge. Miss Eugene, siguro, let's start.
Ang ganda ng tanong, thank you. Ang hirap ng tanong because bawat act, iba yung nararamdaman ko personally. Parang minsan, gusto ko makakita na napaka-talented. Pero minsan, pag may humarap sa'yo na, hindi naman talaga ganun ka-extraordinary yung talent, pero grabe. Sobra yung charm, sobra yung sense of humor, talagang namamagnetize yung audience. So that, in other words, I cannot really pinpoint what I am looking for. Most of the time, it's gut feel. And most of the time, I go to the basic, which is, masarap ka bang panoorin? Alam mo yung ganun. So, that's what I think. That's what I observed from the past tapings that we already had.
Hi, good afternoon. Okay, that's a very beautiful question. Sige, I'll start muna with the first one. In my personal criteria, just for me, myself, I think, of course, unang-una is the uniqueness. Kasi this is season 7, so ang dami nang nagdaan sa Pilipinas Got Talent, especially FMG. He's been here since season 1. And siya yung nagsasabi sa amin na parang I've seen this, ganyan. And kami naman bago lang dito. So, when I say uniqueness, it can be singing, pero parang your own flavor. It can be dancing as a group or dancing individually, pero ano yung talent na kahit na panoorin ko siya ngayon and 5 years from now, ito yung klaseng performance na hindi ko makakalimutan, at saka yung klaseng performance na kaya ko siyang panoorin 5 years from now, tapos ma-amaze pa rin ako. That's hard. Kasi diba, ang daming pwedeng kumanta, sumayaw, or kung anong acts na pati kami na surpresa pwede nilang gawin. Pero parang ang hirap ng performance na tatatak sa'yo and some performance na mag-represent sa Philippines, diba? So it's really hard. And pangalawa siguro yung uniqueness, and then of course talent. We're looking for all kinds of talent, kung ano man yan. And pati kami mga judges, nasusurprise sa kanya-kanyang talento ng mga Pilipino, lahat ng kalokohan na naging talent. Ang interesting niya panoorin. So every time nandito kami to tape, para kaming, akala ko medyo chill lang siya since nasa studio. Pero it's draining, emotionally, all emotions. Parang lahat ng tao makakausap mo, and it's different when you're up there and makikita mo siya ng malapit, yung mga nag-perform. And lastly, siguro I'm looking for parang your passion, just like us artists, diba? Iba siguro, if yes, you have the talent, but it really, parang iba yung nabibigay ng fire within you, your passion. So, nararamdaman namin na if you're just doing it for the sake of winning, for the money, or if you're just doing it para mag-trending, or pinapakita mo yung talent mo because you want to showcase world-class Filipino talent, then that's different. So, for me, a unique talent, then that's a champion. So I'm looking for those 3 things.
Grabe naman yun. First of all, before I answer the question, gusto ko lang sabihin, ang ganda-ganda ng trailer. First time namin mapanood yun. Diba guys, hindi pinapakita sa amin kasi gusto nila surprise. So, maraming salamat sa prod team. Congratulations guys. Nakaka-good vibes, nakaka-excite. Sobrang nakaka-excite. Alright, so to answer your question, siguro para sa akin, it's what type of performance will move the room. The type of performance na after ninyong mapanood, magsishift yung environment. Ang ganong klaseng performance. Kasi ang dami namin nakikitang talent, and sometimes it goes beyond that. You look at the charisma, you look at the personality, you look at how they conduct themselves. So I think we're also looking within. Yung nakikita natin na gaano ba kalala yung fire nila. How bad do they want this? Ganun. Kasi marami din kami nakita talent na okay lang yung nakita nating fire. So, there's a lot that goes into it. And we always talk about it as judges or even with the hosts. To even answer your second question, ano yung feeling na meron kaming sort of power or say sa magiging next big thing or the winner of this contest? Of course, it's a very big responsibility. But I think because everyone here is really putting in all of their efforts to really come up with the best possible way we can fairly judge and critique all these contestants. I think the production did a good job in making sure na lahat ng sasabak dito, everyone has a fair chance. And dito, since first time ko sa PGT, dito ko nang nakita talaga na ibang klase yung talento ng Pinoy na kailangan talaga makita ng world stage. So yun yung hinahanap. Yun yung puso ng show. So, yeah, and it's been a crazy experience so far. The most intense thing is never namin malalaman kung ano ba o sino bang makikita natin to walk out of this stage, and that's what makes it so cool. So just to be part of this, it's truly a blessing.
Alam ko, surprisingly, ang gagaling ng mga bagong judges namin. I've been judging for the last 6 years, and this is 7th year. Masyado na akong jaded, nakita mo ng lahat. It's so difficult for me to look for that bright talent that would make a difference. But definitely happen. There's only one word that will describe yung wow factor. Pag tinamaan ka niyan, alam mo na, eto na yun. Which they describe in so many words, no? How the room will change with Donnie, right? How it affects you. But it's really hard to judge. And these people are so nice na mabait sila sa mga talents. Na pag nanlo sila, nilalapitan pa nila. At sabihin, sige, umulit ka ulihan, magaling ka naman. So I love working with these people.
Well, my second question is for Robbie and Melay. May hapon, Melay.
May hapon siya?
Okay, I know PBB is a lot different, pero syempre, it's still a popular show. Pero may advice ba kayo sa mga contestants sa PGT?
Ako ang advice ko sila, humingi sila ng advice iba. Ang advice ko naman sa kanila is, alam mo, kapag sumali ka naman, at kahit nakakatrabaho ka sa araw-araw, ang gawin mo lang naman is, do your best. And God will do the rest, di ba? So, pag ginawa mo lang ang best mo, malong ka ba, na-yes ka ba dyan, basta yung sarili mo, kontento ka, approve. Di ba? Okay na kayo.
Magkaibang ano siya, magkaibang programa. Kasi doon sa isang programa na yun, kung saan kami galing na yun, sobrang, alam na namin kung paano. Hindi naman namin sobrang alam kung paano yung formula, no? Pero, doon kasi magpapakatotoo eh, di ba? Dito, yes, kailangan magpakatotoo, pero ipakita mo yung galing at talento mo. Dahil naharap ka agad-agad sa power judges natin. At kailangan mo ako ng yes. And I think, kailangan mo ipakita yung galing at talento ng Pinoy. That's the basic proposal.
Okay. Siguro kung hindi kayo PGT host, if you were contestants, ano pa yung talent hindi namin sa inyo? For fun lang.
Ako
That's my
siguro,
last question.
ako siguro ang gagawin ko, sing and dance with a twist.
Paano yung twist na yun?
Habang nagsiswimming.
Serena?
Kaya nga, pero gagawin mo talaga ang best. May rehearsal ka to the kuanan kasi syempre hindi ba basta-basta ang mga judges na. So, kailangan mo lagyan ng twist. Para talagang ma-amaze, mapasabi talaga sa'yo at kang wow.
I think yung ginagawa ko palagi sa PGT ngayon, talento na. To be with Melay.
Yeah!
Diba? Tatagal ka kasama ito, kaya saludo ko kay Jason.
Hoy!
Ang galing-galing. Ikaw ang pinaka-talented na tao na kilala ko.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Miss Natalie.
Salamat po. And our next question naman is from John Bueno of kumagkaw.com. Ang question po ay para kay Madam Melay Cantiveros. Melai, you have experiences in reality shows and won all of them.
Okay.
What advice would you give to a person trying their best to win in this competition? Why do you think was the reason you won? And what could they apply in this show to do the same? Do you want me to repeat the question?
I can answer. My answer is, why you English? Grabe naman yung parang si kumagkawin. Ano naman may tanong? Pwede isa na. Ano ba sabi ko?
Ano daw yun? Meron daw mga experiences na sa reality shows at saka lahat daw yun, napanalunan mo na.
Hindi ko naman nakapanalunan.
Ano daw yung advice mo na pwedeng ibigay sa mga contestant para manalo naman dito sa competition na to?
Basta ako, ang ginawa ko lang dito sa mga competition na ginawa ko talaga is number 1, nag-lista na sila ba? Pero walang pwede itong sabi ko. Number 1 is prayer. I-pray mo talaga kung itutuloy mo ba yung decision mo na sumali ka sa contest na yan. Baka naman hindi ka fit dyan, diba? So prayer, yung decision mo, maging decision din ni Lord. Second is, practice. Kung ano yung pinasok mo, kaya practicean mo talaga yan. Kung dancing ba yan, mag-practice ka. Hindi yung papasok ka lang dyan ka na mag-dancing. Mali yan, ganyan. Number 3, hindi ako galit ha, excuse me. And then, number 3, ibigay mo ang all mo sa every performance mo. Huwag kang magpatalo sa kaba at huwag kang magpatalo sa sinasabi ng iba. Pakinggan mo lang ang sarili mo. Hanggang kausapin mo sarili mo. So, yun ang top 3 na ginawa ko lang sa buhay ko na napagtagumpayan ko na reality.
Yes, 3 pieces of advice from Ma'am Melai. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much po. Ito naman po, next question from Inquirer from Marinel Cruz. This question is for Ms. Catherine Bernardo. So the question is, you've spoken about stepping out of your comfort zone recently. What's the bravest thing you've done for yourself? Also, what does being a woman of power mean to you? Wala siya here. That was your question. Okay, sorry, what's the first question? Let's start from there. What's the bravest thing you've done for yourself recently? Today. Today, the bravest thing I've done for myself. Jeez. Siguro, I don't know. I'm at the point, I'm turning 29 right, in a few days. So, I'm at the point in my life again wherein I feel so lost. And I felt this, I remember when I parang gave a message for our Thanksgiving party for House of Us. This was the same feeling. I didn't expect na mafe-feel ko ulit to, pero siguro it's part of you know, adulting and growing. And nararamdaman ko siya ngayon, just like everybody else. I don't know kung nararamdaman ko talaga kapag medyo ganitong age ka na, but it's hitting me hard. And to be honest, I'm so scared, I'm so lost, but I think it's so brave na every day I show up, just like what Tony said kanina. I show up and I choose to grow and accept all the uncertainties. Because, I don't know, bagla ko lang siyang na-feel na, of course, after Hello Love Again, and now I'm doing PGP, pero may feeling lang ako na parang iba. And I think siguro birthday blues na to, my quarter life crisis, na parang, what's next for me? Parang I'm feeling all these emotions. So feeling ko it's just brave na tinanggap ko yun. I'm allowing myself to be vulnerable. I have my days. And hindi ko rin tinatago sa mga tao. So now, I think part of me growing is me getting my own place as well. And I think it's like my transition stage. I'd like to call this my transition stage na feeling ko kasi the next coming years is very, very important kasi yun yung magdidictate kung saan ako sa future. It's not na parang, okay, I'm in my early 20s, ito pa, ang dami ko pang time para matuto. Pero ngayon parang iba pala pag magto-29. So I'm feeling that. So feeling ko getting my own place, it's a big adjustment for me, my family, especially my mom. But it's my way of getting to know myself more and growing. So yes, I'm scared. I don't know what will happen. I don't know if I can do it. But I'm just here for it. I'm just very open and I'm here for growth. So wish me luck in the coming months. I'm just accepting and I just want to feel everything right now.
And yung next question po, Miss Kat.
Sorry, yung next question ko pa pala.
Yes, sorry. What does being a woman of power mean to you?
A woman of power. I think a woman is so powerful every time she helps other women. That's my personal answer. Kasi, di ba, meron tayo, the society, parang especially kaming mga babae, I don't know, sad lang na parang you're, kaya yung naglalagay ng ano sa amin. Parang you're pitting us against each other. Parang you're giving us that ano na, okay, competition to, I have to be better than this, I have to be better than her. Parang, it's sad because if kami, mga babae, magsama-sama, parang we become more powerful. And iba yung feeling kapag siguro kami mga babae, especially now, it's Women's Month. Sa lahat pala na hindi ka happy Women's Month. If we just work together, kami mga babae, we become so powerful. So instead of putting each other down, sana tayo mga babae, magkaroon tayo ng safe space sa atin. Whether it's your family, your sister, a friend, or a mentor. Iba yung feeling kapag meron kang nakakausap na babae na pinapa-feel sa'yo na, you're okay, we're doing a great job, we're safe here, we got your back. So, sana, yun yung mas-spread natin, na instead of pitting us against each other, maybe we can just help each other, and let's just stop comparing women. Kasi hindi talaga yung nakakatulong. Sa feeling ko, hindi lang naman sa showbiz, pero sa inyo, sa work nyo, kahit saan tayo magpunta, meron kasing ganun. So, sana ma-break yun, and unti-unti. Para don't use that to entertain people because I think women deserve better.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Ms. Kathleen.
Thank you. And another question po from Marinel Cruz. Ito naman ay para kay Ma'am Shi Melay. Bilang International Women's Month ngayong March, ano ang kahulugan ng pagiging woman of power sa iyo? Serious talk pa, auntie, ha?
Being a woman in power, having kilikili power. Ang woman in power sa akin, tayo kasi mga ako lalo na ako nanay ba? Seryoso din ang sagot ko siya. Hindi naman yung sarili. Kasi bakit tayo mga, lalo na ako nanay, power sa akin kung ikaw na nanay, magaling kang mag-pray sa mga anak mo. Sabihin nila naman na, very ko ano siya. Yun ang kailangan biyan natin, huwag kayo mag-ganyan-ganyan kasi siyempre gagamitin talaga natin itong media na ito para i-share yung ganyan. Because kung kapag marunong ka mag-pray sa anak mo, ikaw na kaibigan, na babae, marunong ka mag-pray sa kapatid mo, you have the power to control the disaster to the kind of emotions. Diba? Naintindihan mo? Hindi ko rin naintindihan. Because prayer can move a mountain. That's right? Can I say amen? Amen! Please all stand. Kasi baka na. Meron kasi akong kwan sa sarili ko. Meron akong kwan sa sarili ko ba na parang panata sa sarili ko na I will use this motherhood and this artisthood. So this prayer, may power talaga sa prayer. So tayo, bilang woman, we have the responsibility to pray to our family, to my husband, to my daughters, and to everyone. Please for me. So yun ang aking woman.
Yes, prayer is power. Palapan naman si Ma'am Shi Melay. And same question din po para kay Miss Eugene Domingo naman this time. Bilang International Women's Month ngayong March, ano ang kahulugan ng pagiging woman of power sa iyo?
Oh my God. I think Katrin said it so, di ba? It's so perfect. Your answer, I'm so amazed. Is it a yes? Oh my God. Yes. Di ba, Sir Freddy? You're amazing.
Thank you. And wait, can I just say, iba rin yung kampante ko pag nandyan si Miss Eugene kasi syempre, first time ko dito. So every time nandyan, iba rin yung kaba. And dun ko na-realize na sobrang hirap ng judge. Yung simple lang na pagtingin ko sa nasa kaliwa ko si Miss Eugene, iba yung pag may fellow babae na nakikita. And then Ate Mela is there. So iba siguro yung energy din na nabibigay natin mga babae. So thank you also for guiding me.